live button, and let's just kick it off. Hey folks, hey anybody who's watching, welcome back. And today we're going to be playing some more historic Brawl. Today though we're doing Prosper, Tome-Bound. So Prosper is one of the mythics from Baldur's Gate. I kind of held off on actually making a deck with Prosper actually for a lot of the mythics, just because a lot of other people are going to do decks with them, right? So there's not much point in doing something that everybody else is doing. But Prosper's gimmick is 2 colorless, a black and a red. He's got Death Touch. At the beginning of your end step, exile the top card of your library. Until the end of your next turn, you may play that card. In addition, whenever you play a card from exile, you create a treasure token. So the list that I've sort of ended up with right now is effectively treasure ramp and cast from exile. Basically are our two main mechanics, but there's also a lot of treasure ramp, a lot of just ways to get card advantage with that, and then our fair amount of just bombs, sort of control, and some board wipes. But yeah, so let's just kick it off. We're gonna play a few games with it. So like when this set first came out, right, everybody was running Tasha. Everything was Tasha all the time. Prosper wasn't as bad. Prosper isn't as smothering, I think, as Tasha is, particularly because Prosper's not in blue, so there's no counter spells. But you can still do some wonky stuff, and hopefully I can show the deck doing that. We've got a lot of treasure generation, we have some alt-win conditions via treasure, just a bunch of little tools, and hopefully also using ramp to just sort of get Prosper out fairly early and start using it to get card advantage. And first matchup is Maja, Brett Guard Protector, which I believe is going to be white-green weenies. We have the right colors, we have the right tools. I'm going to go with Valki on turn 2. Probably do Shatter Skull Smashing turn 1 into Valki on 2. Tybalt would be good to have later, but I think just getting him out means that we'll have someone to hit with, and then cheat out Grim Hireling. Poison the Cup will probably be turn 3 to remove something. But anyway, let's go over Maja real quick, since it's what we're playing against. 5-drop. Other creatures you control get +1/+1. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, create a 1/1 white human creature token. Oh, so it might be white weenies, but it might be white weenies via ramp and land engines. I don't have too many games against this deck, so I'm not 100% sure what it's going to be doing. Though I would like it if it chose to... if my opponent chose to keep their hand, or mulligan, or just do something. Someday I'm going to say that real snarky, and it's going to have the view browser button appear in the corner, because I will be the person who forgot to actually go and, you know, finish setting up their hand. I know I've done that off stream. Definitely done that off stream. Let's see. I've been looking at the other Baldur's Gate commanders I have left, and also the Dominaria ones, and I'm kind of tempted to switch back to Dominaria for a bit, partially because, I'm not going to lie, then people actually randomly click on my videos, but also because there's like another 20 freaking commanders in this set, and I'll keep doing it, I'll keep doing Baldur's Gate, but it's still going to take a while, probably. I've also seen people who are... maybe it just became a thing all at once. A bunch of people had an idea to, you know, do this sort of commander challenge where you try to make commander decks for everybody. But we'll see. I've been seeing some other people who are doing that. Hopefully the audio is better today. I think my last stream had some issues. Shatter Skull Smashing. Decline. Enters tap. And I'll just pass the turn. Oh, so you know what I did do yesterday that was a lot of fun that I can talk about while I'm sitting here not playing Magic because my opponent's AFK. If you haven't heard of Spiral Chaos, there's a group that made a AI-generated set of Magic cards, basically. They used a neural network, fed it in a bunch of Magic cards, and then had it generate out Magic cards. And then they took a bunch of these that were actually, like, humanly playable and not just, like, bizarre, weird shit. And they made it into a draftable cube. And so a friend of mine went and downloaded that cube and set everything up on Tabletop Simulator. Let's Steel Troisky. What else does he have? Makindi Stampede, creature tokens, creature token generation. 1 second, creature token, creature token, creature token. In turn. Why can I spend X? No, whatever. But I did that for, and we drafted some of this cube of this really weirdo, bizarre set of cards. My turn. Let's do Canyon Slow. Ooh, that would have been bad. And we will foretell Poison the Cup. But anyway, that was a lot of fun. I might do a small video on that at some point. Let's see. I will say that it's interesting because there's some things that it gets right about cards, and there's some things it just gets very wrong. I'd like to play Prosper next turn, preferably. How do I actually win this game, though? I have a... Pass blocks, pass damage. I could play this, hit for 2, and then hold 2 more for something else. Or I could just play Prosper. Playing Prosper is probably the right choice. Prosper has Death Touch, which is why I'm thinking about it. Anyway, sorry. Going back to the short Spiral Chaos story. Spiral Chaos is a lot of fun. It's quite entertaining. But the thing that I thought was really... There's a couple things that are really interesting about it. For one thing, it made it clear that I don't know how to draft to save my life. But outside of that... So we see a fair amount of stuff in hand that they've got. This deals how much damage? 4 to a target attacking or blocking creature. Costs 1 less tangible virtue. Yep. So our next move is going to have to be Phyrexian Scriptures. Right. Still have 2 to buy with. Next, no attacks. End turn. You'll see what I'm going for in just a minute here. But yeah, Spiral Chaos was fun. So hopefully we will play some more games with that. It was very wonky. But right now this person looks like they came back from being AFK, so I actually have to focus on this game. So I guess this is bigger token. If they play Maja, we'll Poison the Cup. And yeah, they're just gonna go... They can see a board wipe coming, they're just gonna clear that. I think they're trying to avoid playing Ajano as a land. Makes sense, but... Alright, pass to attackers. Alright. So, I need full control here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw step, I can move the priority stops to main. Example of Malice. That's fine, that'll be my land drop for next turn, right? Yeah. Oh no, it won't. I'm gonna draw a bunch more cards. 1, 2. Should be buckle my shoe. Do I do Valki up exploration here? About to punch his graveyard. I could foretell something. I could do Thieves' Tools. I could do... Let's do Valki exploration. Hey, Castle Locthwain. Hope to see what the next set of cards is going to be out of it. So it's the Plowshares. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. They get Troisky back. Yep, that's fine. Well, I want to do Castle Locthwain, actually. Alright. Professional Facebreaker. Poison the Cup. Revel in Riches. Yes. Yes. Let's do Grim Hireling. The downside to what I'm doing right now is I might be overcommitting. I might be overcommitting to this board state. If this is actually like a reasonably paced green-white, it probably has its own board wipes, and that's pretty bad for me. That's not too bad, unless they've got more ramp to back it up. Ooh, but they can pump that quite big. I can put Thieves' Tools on somebody and poke. But then I can't chase the face. Does it make sense to Unexpected Windfall right here? I don't think so. I think it probably makes sense to... Alright. So, as exiled with Valki, let's do this. And pay with Tergrid. And +1/+1, he gains Vigilance, exile and flip, Vigilance haste. Our opponent searches their library. Both of these are pretty bad, but I think that's better. And then this has Menace, that can't block it. And now our goal is just to get a bunch of treasure and try to use that to win. Though we might have overspent, I think. Not really. Gonti might have been a mistake, but we'll see. I think we're in a very strong position here right now, just because they... Zendikar Royal, how much is that? That's a 5-drop? End turn. So the thing about this is it's at the beginning of your upkeep, unfortunately. So it's going to be at least 2 more turns till I can potentially get the Revel in Riches win off. Unless they somehow create 1 billion creatures and then wipe the board. Okay, and if I was them, that's going to be targeting Revel in Riches. Interesting choice. Okay. Is the implication here that I'm not going to be willing to chump with Kalain to block you from drawing cards? Because I absolutely will. Actually, I might just take 4. I'd give them, what, 1 card? Alright, let's do that. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I don't actually want to do the black source. Okay. Nope, please don't sacrifice my... If I swing with both of these, they can't actually block with both of them. So I'll get a couple more treasure tokens, which is good, I think. And hopefully that sets me up to win, but we are playing into white. They could always have... not Wrath of God. What are the... I can never remember the names of actual cards a lot of the time. This is Menace, mate. You can't block them both. One of them's getting through. What are the big board wipes? Yeah, that's cool, but that's not good enough. That's a lot of creatures you have there. Throw your hands in the air like you just don't care. Let's block that. Somebody pinging me? They are, but they're pinging me about something I asked about earlier, which is my turn. That's game. Alright! Yeah, I think that's a decent summary of how the deck sort of works. Obviously, this isn't like the most refined Prosper list ever. You could probably commit harder to some of the more control-y elements, but I personally like having a billion treasure. Also, I'm kind of surprised that I finished that daily quest before any of the others. Alright, let's do some more games. Continent of Shiv. Ah, it's Joda. Alright. Is this good enough to play into that? Probably, actually. The real question is how fast does this deck ramp? No ramp on turn 1. That is good. That's what I can see. We'll have to watch what colors they have. White, they might have. Alright. Next turn will be Prosper, unless I have a big reason to suspect that I need to play Joda. Oh, that garbage. Okay, hey, we got our board wipe. Prosper. We're very lucky they'll do something very stupid and maybe kill Shambling Ghast. But I think I'm probably going to do Thought Distortion next turn just to know what they have coming. Why don't you just take your way? That's why. Alright, I can still play that this turn. Let's break out Gonti and steal some cards. I'm stealing you. Next turn will be Thought Distortion. This turn will be Joda, yep. And let's go take a look at their hand. Oh, would you look at that? They still have a lot of juice left. I'll probably have to blow up Liessa with... So, what is Liessa? Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, return it to the hand. Do instead. One control dies, it goes out instead. And this is why Joda is garbage. Let's do this. This should be good. Attacks and turn. Man, Liessa is just perfect. Maybe I should have just board wiped, but we'll have to see. Okay, well... it's gonna get exiled anyway. Phyrexian Scriptures, thank you. Okay, so now we will Crux of Fate. We're gonna take a lot of damage this turn. Yeah, this should have swung with Yoda. Yeah. Destroy all non-dragon. So unfortunately they'll get Sheely and Joda back, but they have to... Let's see if they do this correctly. They did do it correctly. Turn a card at the beginning of the next end step. Well... We have Phyrexian Scriptures, but I don't know if that's enough. It kind of depends, actually. If they play... There's Joda, 6. Can I hit him for 6? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have basically no graveyard. I gotta pay 8 to remove Joda. I'm gonna decline and do the treasure for right now. See if I end up regretting that. Turn all creature cards from your graveyard as I'm aware. 5. Oh no, I only need to pay. You know, it's toughness. 5, 6. Submit 1. Auto pay. Joda, go away. Come again another day. Preferably, just don't come back at all. What I hit? I hit a land. Ugh. Vigilance, trample, that hasn't dealt damage yet. Do I do fake your own death? Whenever it attacks, the technical player has more... Yeah, I think I do. No, I don't. End turn. You can still hit me for 6, though, for free. Why? Because he's got heroic, whatchamacallit, in hand. Heroic intervention, probably. Is this a breach? No, I've only got 6 life. Alright. I should have played cards first. They can't play Joda yet. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. If that last card in the hand is a land, then yes, I just lose. It's completely my own fault. That's game. Yeah. Ugh. No, wait. No, it's not. These aren't legendary creatures. I get one more turn. No, it isn't. I'm dumb. Could I have done that differently? Yeah, if I'd played Prosper, I would have gotten one more card. Outside of that, though, I think I made the right choices most of the time. Creature spells and white or green spells. Well, interestingly enough, we're making a surprising amount of progress on the white and green spells for a deck that is black-red. Alright, let's see what happens next. Who shall we face? Is it just going to be more Joda yet again? Because it's always Joda. No, Kumena, Tyrant of Orzika, which is usually Merfolk Tribal. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's almost always Merfolk Tribal. I thought I took Nashi out of this list. Guess I just haven't played him yet. I don't love this hand into Merfolk Tribal. This is also still pretty bad. Sure. Man, this could be a mistake. Okay, that's kind of a funny... I've never seen it do that before. I like that. Geothermal Bog. Maybe Bergie, I think. Alright. Merfolk Tribal. I was right about that part. Snow-covered swamp, shambling ghast. It's a decent little wall. Might see Kumena come out this turn. We might just see another body as well. Spell Terrell. Can't be blocked. Let's do Replicating Ring. There's Kumena, tap 3, draw a card. Oh yeah, that's why they're not getting. Fabled Passage. Fetch a Swamp, I think? Yeah. Yeah, we'll fetch a Swamp. I wonder if... Is my audio even remotely loud enough? Fetch a Swamp. Yeah, that should be fine, I think. Ugh. Prosper, Tome-Bound. Probably see them tap these 3 to draw a card now. Attacks. We don't have a huge amount of stuff to work with just yet. I don't love that. I probably need to play Harnafel Horn of Bounty so that I can actually go and... Ooh. Yeah. I need to find a board wipe somewhere. If I don't, it's gonna get out of control real bad. The other option would be use Deadly Dispute to do it. Oh, that's gonna have to be the card we play. What do you cast? Alright. Harnafel, Horn of Bounty. We can dig a decent amount, but if we don't find a board wipe, we're in big trouble. Could foretell this. I don't think there's much reason to. All the card advantages in the world will not do much for me. Oh yeah, next turn's going to be brutal. Okay, but I can dig a fair amount, is the thing. If I'm lucky, they'll play Zegana this turn, and I can dig at least, like, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can burn all of these if I have to. I'd prefer not to, but I can do it. In fact, that might be what I end up doing, is I'll play Deadly Dispute to sack the Shambling Geist, just so I have more cards to spend, and potentially use Deadly Dispute to also bait out a counterspell. If I was in their position, they'd probably want to go put... They probably want to put Zegana onto the field, but they're hesitant. Oh, that's got Indestructible. That's bad. Let's try to bait. Section of the Geist. Go get another treasure. Probably could have waited, but... Okay. So we can go through another 6 or... Yeah, we can go through like another 8 cards in the deck, but if we don't hit a board wipe, and if they actually are holding the gate, I'm just done for. Let's find out. Neither of those is a board wipe. Either of those is a board wipe. Actually, -3/-3. That's not, that might be enough of one, actually. They don't have enough mana for Disallow, so they can't actually counter any activated abilities. Let's see how this goes. I can cast the rest of this stuff until the end of the turn, but then it's just gone. Cruelty of Gix is not terrible. Hired Hexblade is cards. Skull Raid is discard 2. I think this is better. I won't have any more... Let's see, if I do Hired Hexblade, I'll go down 2. I'll go up 1. Yeah. I think Cruelty of Gix is better. I would have gone... Oh, no, I could have done Hired Hexblade. I'd go down 2. Alright. Let's start with this. Choose a creature or planeswalker. Island Walk. +1/+1. Control of target artifact. Yeah, no, I don't love you having that. I also don't love that that's got Fire Flyer. Next to combat. No attacks, end turn. I really should have done the Hired Hexblade. That was a complete misplay right there. I guess my new thumbnail's kind of working. People are clicking into the video. Yep, Island Walk. Just that. I should have gotten rid of Master of the Pearl Trident. But I didn't. And now I'm going to suffer for it. That's not true. We're still in a better position than we were last turn. We know what they've got in hand. If they actually want to commit to kill Chandra, they have to throw... No, they can just use Kuzma. Whoops. No, wait. I get to go search for a card, and they just tap themselves out. Okay. Pass to blockers. No blocks. My turn. What do I go grab? There's the board wipes. There's blood money. There's blood on the snow. Crux of Fate. Sack engines. Gonti. It's probably the board wipes, right? Probably blood on the snow. Yes, I think I see... Oh, but blood on the snow... Yeah, I want to spend all the snow and mana I have, right? So I can get back Chandra? Yes. Destroy all creatures. Pay with 6 snow. Get back Chandra. Take action. Minus 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I'm not going to deal with that anymore. Do I have anybody? No, okay, so I should have... I'm kind of an idiot. Let's do Snow. Let's do Dream Devourer. Next. End turn. So that'll probably be Old Knob mode coming out to counter us. What do I do about that? There's Old Gnawbone. Hey, there's Poison the Cup. That works. Silver Gill Adept. I'm just gonna grab that. Get another card. Yeah, another swamp. Gotta destroy this now because otherwise they get priority and that increases the casting cost of Great Henge. I don't like that. There's no reason to attack. No attacks. End turn. Let's go. So they're probably going to go for Great Henge here, if I was them. I don't really have an answer for that. But Great Henge will... 5. No, Mimic. Kunema into... I don't know. I still think Great Henge is the right play. I don't actually have a particularly aggressive board state. With all of these cards they're playing, these for them draws that they're willing to wait just one turn. Ooh, they got Disallow, though. Sulphur Springs, give me the treasure. There's nothing to get back with a tournament from the tide. What I can do is I can foretell it. And I guess I may as well throw some of these lands away and go look for something more interesting. And that's game. Another one. A little bit more spicy there, though. No progress on our green or white spell cast that time. Let's see, how long are we going? 3 minutes? And I need to check one thing on Twitter real quick. Yep, okay, so I did get the schedule right for this week. I'm working on some better thumbnails and some better graphics and stuff like that. I think I also just need to work on better stream, but that's kind of... Okay, Ivy Gleeful Spell Thief. Well, this is absolutely not a sustainable opening hand. This is not much better, but we'll... I'm gonna keep this. It's a mistake to keep this hand, but the right thing to do into Ivy, if I remember correctly, is... Oh, well, the right thing to do... Decline. The right thing to do is to basically hold... Would have been to go fetch for single target removal. If I remember correctly, Ivy's gimmick is... You basically replay stuff over... don't replay stuff. You get multiple casts of things. There was an interesting post about it on the Brawl subreddit. We'll see. Guardian Skull Summit will crack out next turn. And I don't know if we're going for Gonti or Prosper. It'll depend. If they choose to play Ivy this turn, I might try to go steal something from them. It's going to be Euro. Okay, so they're sitting up to ramp. I know the theory behind this deck, but I've never played against it. Or at least the one time I played against it, I thrashed it really quickly, so it was not a particularly refined version of the list. They left 1 mana open. They do have the counterspell. I think I'll try to play Prosper here, just because I kind of need to go find a piece of hard removal to use on Ivy once it's put into play. That's fine. Oh man, that's kind of a waste of blood money. I think that's our first hard miss on exiled cards so far. Yeah, this looks like a very tuned list. I don't like that. Wonder... Oh man. Well, that bites. He's gonna get a free dragon out of that. And I can't play blood money. I'll do Gonti. Let's go steal something of theirs. Hopefully something good. Blizzard Brawl, wash away. It's a bad idea. I'm stealing that though. Well, Blood Crypt for next turn. We'll probably see. Yep, Isma for the Doom. Problem for me. And then we'll do. I don't like you having Mirage Mirror, so you're not going to get to keep that. We'll do Kalain. I don't think he'll actually block either of these. Rise of the Dread Marn is just kind of terrible. So let's see if we see Ivy coming out this turn. Actually, saving Wash Away for Uro might be the right play. We'll have to see. I'm just going to do this here, actually, even if Uro's the right play. Because I think it will mess with the pace of the rest of their turn. And that I want. No, please don't spend my... So... I can do like one of these. This might be a mistake, but hey, let's go for it. We will see what will happen. Next the damage. But not planned for this turn. There's no reason to play this, right? Let's play this. They're gonna go Scry. I'm assuming they're gonna go... I don't know what they'd be looking for. Return all target things. They could be looking for the, put everything in your hand. Alright. Geothermal Bog. The Bog Man. Singing the Bog song. Gang stars. I just got distracted. My brain is like, ooh, the Bog. Started thinking about the Bog dude in Jump King, and then started thinking about Mori Calliope streams of Jump King, and then started thinking about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 5 for absolutely no reason. And now apparently Part 6 is being split into 3 parts, which I was gonna wait until the whole thing was out to watch it. So the one out they have here that I don't think they could necessarily spot is if they want to keep Imrath alive, they could use Faceless Haven. So this is probably a mistake, but I'm going to block it anyway and see what happens. I suspect that since this is blue-green Ivy, it probably has a lot of pump spells. Right? Or at least it has some pump spells. You can't make a deck based around copying green spells that you're casting on other things and put 0 pump spells in it. Yep, that's one. Now, is there a problem? No, it's just a trade. Honestly, I'm okay with that. Got rid of your big 5/5 dragon. I will probably do Revel and Riches next turn. Oops. I did everything wrong. Hit for 2. Alright, so we got some good stuff out, but we are playing into blue, which means the board wipes are always a present threat. And Uro's really good. And we're going to have to trade Prosper for Uro if they actually start swinging in with them. I think it's not ideal, we'll do it though. Okay, so they finally got their commander out, and they got both of those. I don't love that. Let's see what we're about to have happen to us. Also, how did their graveyard get exiled? Oh, that's real bad. It could be worse, actually. Honestly, probably the scary part here is that all of a sudden they have the ability to pass the damage. Take action. Please don't spend my win condition. Do I need to play Prosper this turn? I don't think I do. I think I can just do this. I wonder if I should run Treasure Map in this deck. I think I thought about it and then maybe paused on it just because it doesn't necessarily... Like, it's cool, but it doesn't necessarily fit super well. Alright, let's next see what your blockers are going to be. Okay, this is big. This is big. If I live this turn. Which it's possible this is a combo deck. I don't actually know how the Ivy spell list. They only need, what, 9? They need 14 more damage. It's entirely possible. Oh, wait. You may copy that spell. When a player casts a spell, it targets only a single creature other than Ivy. Is this an infinite combo? When they cast, you may copy. You don't cast the copy, so no, I don't think so. I don't think that's an infant. Yeah, that shouldn't be, right? It's gonna be a... Oh, right, mutation. Well, this could be ugly. So this one is card-based. That's 6. I need a bit more. They don't have lethal just yet. But distortion is going to be useful. It's interesting they chose to split it the way they did. I would have expected them to put the cards onto one, but... Alright. So if you're gonna do something funky, do it now. Speak now or forever hold your peace. You can't counter it, because I'm an asshole. Alright. What else are they returning to hand? Great, copy of that. Alright. Player draws a card, create a token, turn target and all-in permanent. Alright, so there's no more threat of Uro coming back, but you do have a lot of life. Alright, let's crack that. Let's go grab a black source, I think. I think we've switched over to trying to win off just beating them to death. If I played Revel in Riches, I would still have mana for Fake Your Own Death. I could also just do this and have a 6 swinging in. And still Fake Your Own Death. Yeah, I think that's better. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did I just throw the game? I might have just thrown the game. Alright, Fake Your Own Death, targeting Plundering Barbarian. Oh, this is actually weird. I might have just gotten played. Did I just play myself? I think this is the right choice. Minimize how many cards they can get out of it, but I think I might have just won the game like that. Turn. So they have 9 on board, and they got 2 more cards. Am I missing anything? Do they have anything else on board? They can get 1 more card. 1 second, it's time to stand up and stretch. Ah, Dungeon Descent. Such a terrible card. I like it, but it's god-awful. Finale of Eternity will be good. We'll see. Oh, that's not good. They might have it. All they need is a +2 pump, and they win. Like, I have one more trick I can do, but... I will literally be grasping at straws. That's game. Actually, maybe I can get... Let's see. Maybe I have a 3-drop that does removal? Nope. Maybe I have a 1-drop that does removal? Nope. That's it. Interesting. Interesting. So what did I do wrong? Not swinging with Vengeful Reaper. That's really it. Oh, come on, man. You already have lethal. Well, it's normally Salty Concede, but... That felt bad. That was a bad loss. I guess it might not have made a difference because they got Blizzard Brawl anyway, somehow. The Flyers I wouldn't have been able to do anything about. Maybe if I shouldn't have just swung with everything on the ground. That just feels bad. Let's see. All right. I'll keep. Who are we playing against? Dark. Oh, piece of shit. I'll keep. Valki would be preferable, but... Let's see. Except this person is apparently AFK. What are they gonna play? Probably stall for time and then use Darviel to get a whole bunch of cheap emblems. Let's see. Oh, now this is cursed. What the hell am I looking at? Okay, hold up. No. I was going to show it on stream, and then I realized it's from one of those, like, spam accounts that's, like, just annoying, obnoxious stuff. Alright, well, that was not a game. Let's go again. I think I'll do some more stuff, but more entertaining. Oh, well, maybe not. Maybe I just need to be me. Ugh. This doesn't have multiple colors, and it has no early plays. I'll keep this. We can Kalain into Prosper. But it's Ivy again. Is Ivy gonna be like the new sleeper hit? I can see how it would happen, right? Just because I think it's probably just a fun, interesting card to build around. While also being kind of powerful. Kind of like, who's that other green-blue dude that just makes all your non-land creatures tap for a whole bunch more? Oh, bite me. This is going to be very cursed. And probably not very long. This could go bad. I think this is already going bad. I will probably chump with Prosper, I think. If I have to. Prefer not to, but I will. I don't think they'll block. Come on, something good, something really good. Give me like a 10 drop. Give me Kozilek. Oh, these are both terrible. Turn, if I play one of those cards. Hear me out. Could I play a different one of these cards? Give me some treasure. Don't love that. I'm not winning. I'm very, very much not winning. And that is killing a lot of enthusiasm I have for doing anything right now. This is basically a control deck that controls by playing defensively. I think they should really put that in whatever, it doesn't make any difference. The art looks cool though. Can I do 1 damage to myself somehow? Yes, I can. If this doesn't get countered, I actually can. You can't kill me if I kill me first. Alright. Streaming for an hour. It's time to play until we get one more win. Gotta end on a W. What time is it? 7:08? Wow, it's pretty pitch dark out. People still doing Fall Guys? Yeah, there's a small group. I'm gonna go join that after this. No red playing into... Oh, dear God. Somebody make a video on this deck or something recently? Or am I just severely unlucky? Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Let's go. They'll do Ivy. I'll do Swamp into Fable. No, they're in the Paradise Druid. I don't think they'll trade though, right? Discard up to 2 cards. You know what? Let's commit to bad ideas. Oh no, wait, cancel. That's a really bad idea. I was like, let's do bad ideas. And I was like, oh wait a minute. Bad ideas, and then there are tremendously bad ideas, like returning your token to hand. Where it doesn't do anything. Or elf. Castle Locthwain, I don't have any need for red, so it's not a problem, it's not there. Next to combat. This is probably fine. They have 3 mana, they could disallow it. Come on, steal me something good. Steal me something good. Turn target creature, planeswalker to owner's hand, put 2+1/+1 counters on target. Yeah. Alright. Don't love that. I have an idea. I got a better idea. If you're gonna do your phasing, you gotta do it now. There actually is a perfect card. Well, I have treasure. No, I should go do this. Yeah, there is a perfect card. As long as they don't have a whole bunch of mutate flash stuff that they're holding in their hand, I think this is the right call. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do this. That's a win! That counts. Give me the W. Let's see. I think so. That is where we will end today's stream. But that does mean that I still have to go and do the thing that I forgot to do and prep in advance, which is to put Prosper on our rating list. I wonder if this vid's good enough to post to the subreddit. Oh, come on. Alright, let's pull up the current tier list, because it's probably more interesting to look at that than it is to look at... Here's our current tier list. I just gotta add. So, Prosper. Where do I think Prosper falls? Honestly, he probably falls somewhere in A. Baldur's Gate. Solid, well-designed, interesting effect. That does a fair amount. I already saved this. File. Save as. Copy that. Go back to this. Add a new scene. Add a new image. Prosper. Browse. There we go. Prosper.png. Alright. How do I feel about Prosper? He's solid. He's pretty good. It's a pretty strong effect. It would either be A or B tier. He's not really so much build around. He gives card advantage while also giving mana advantage. I'm going to say A tier for Prosper. He's definitely a little slower, maybe, than some of the other A tier cards that we've had. But it's still a very powerful effect, and I feel like you can still do a fair amount with it. So, Prosper, my friend, you get to sit in A tier with Lizelle, Jaheira, and Imoen. And I think, is this actually the first Mythic I've made a deck for in this set? So this set, guys, let me just rant about this for half a second. This set has something like 52 legendary creatures and planeswalkers in it. It's going to take me a billion years to make all of the cards in this set. Make all the decks. I think this is number 25 though, so we might actually be almost halfway, if not just about halfway with this one. Oh. Well, that's all I've got for today. If you like my stuff, please subscribe. If you got comments or thoughts, feedback, please, leave comments. Something, also like the video or whatever, because that's what you're supposed to do. And yeah, if you got feedback, stuff you like, stuff you don't like, please let me know. I'm still trying to get better at this. The audio has been improved and is less ass than that last video I made. Please let me know. I was kind of frustrated with that. I think I've fixed the audio gating issue now, so hopefully it'll be a lot better. But that's all I've really got for today. So until next time, take care, and I'll see you then.